This is now officially number 5, session number 5 of our actual play of Heroes of Baldur's Gate, an adventure for Dungeons & Dragons 5e from the DM's Guild. And it's set in between the Baldur's Gate computer games, so in the past, seen from today's D&D. And we left our little group of adventurers looming over Viconia the Drow, who's mostly dead, lying on the ground and mourning her dried brother. And
quietly burning in the background.
Yes, somewhere in the background, quite a bit away because you tried to not get set on fire yourselves. There's a cloud of smoke slowly gathering above the trees, and there's an acrid smell.
The acrid smell of evildoers burning.
Yes, thank you. Julia is playing a paladin of Helm.
Who would have thought?
Yes, Gwyn, she's young, she's half-elf. She's very, very good at doing good. And you have a small list of good deeds and bad deeds, so you can see.
Yes, I'm keeping a tally.
Save the child. Then Alan
Burnt riders alive.
Oh yes, I have to write
Does that go on the good list or the naughty list?
Well, they're evil creatures.
That is technically true.
And she's very idealistic.
Burn some riders.
Alan Crookwillow is less of an obvious do-gooder.
He doesn't have any lists.
No.
But, yeah. I mean, he's a Thieves Guild kind of enforcer who's been brought into this mess to try and sort out the Zentarum influence. I don't think he thought he would end up here. Yeah. But I think he was enjoying himself, but then the spiders kind of really put him on edge, and he really doesn't like this drow woman, I think, as he pointed out. Complete hypocrite, and that he can't abide.
You can't deal with her speciesism, because she only mourns drow or similar creatures like driders.
Yeah, that
doesn't care about the other humanoids.
She kept calling him small.
Yes.
Yeah, just like saying, "Oh, you've got pointy ears," and just stating the obvious.
So Max is playing Alan Crookwillow, it says Bard, but he's not
Master of Disguise.
Then Eric is playing one of the characters from the Baldur's Gate games, which is possible with the adventure. If you play it as it's written, they're going to be NPCs, but they also have a list how you can substitute them when you actually want them as PCs, and yeah, you can just do it. And you can also take the adventure and play it nowadays in Baldur's Gate, and then there's also a list how you change them around. And some of the NPCs are still going to be around because they're elves and dwarves. So it's actually quite funny looking at how the adventure changes when you pick the NPCs as PCs or if you change the timeline.
And did you mention where you can get this adventure?
And you can get the adventure on the DM's Guild. Yes, I mentioned. And it's from...
You can mention it again.
Yes, I can mention it again. It's from the DM's Guild.
Can you get it?
At the DM's Guild. And it's by James Olin, who also wrote for Baldur's Gate 1 and Baldur's Gate 2. So he knows what he's doing. He designed Baldur's Gate 1 and Baldur's Gate 2. So he knows the characters, and I think the idea of the adventure is also to kind of find out what they did in between 1 and 2, and some of them are also maybe disappeared in between.
Okay.
Yes, we're not going into every into every story of every NPC and PC, but at least some of them we can see again, like Viconia, who's still lying on the ground. And Nico is also playing one of the companions from Baldur's Gate, and you're playing?
I'm playing Khalid.
Yes.
Everybody's favorite half-elven fighter. Yes. Husband. Right.
Everyone's favorite husband.
Jaheira's husband. Yeah. Good. Viconia is still... You bound her and she's lying on the ground bleeding.
She was about to say something.
Yes. So what are you going to do with me now?
Oh, it's this again, isn't it? Well, we haven't decided yet. It depends on what you tell us and how healthy you are. How about that?
Oh dear, he's doing that thing again.
So you are looking for Zar, right?
Yes. We need to know where he is.
I do not know. I only know that he's below the ground.
Below the ground?
Yes. Yes. In mines hidden in the forest.
I mean, we already knew that. That's not exactly new information.
That is true. However, we're not precisely sure of the direction currently, I assume. It's a very big forest here.
Yes.
I know that he found things down there in the mines. And he bartered them. Sent them to
What
people he
things?
hoped they would help him.
What things? Items? Weapons?
A huge slab of stone with a druidic inscription. I did not care for it, but there are people here who thought it might help them. Something about a portal, I think.
Portal? That doesn't sound good. I sort of digest this information for a moment. Take a quick look at these two. I mean, I look at Viconia again, I'm like, is there anyone else that you've recently had contact with that had anything to do with these people? Because so far, they've only brought nothing but trouble.
Now, I think that was just a coincidence.
It's a very big coincidence, if you ask me.
Well, you might know the person who's whipping up the forest into a frenzy, marching against the city.
Oh, yes, there were those dragons.
Oh, that was, yeah.
Yeah. And who's that then?
Her name is Faldorn.
Someone you know?
Maybe? Yeah, sounds familiar.
Yeah, wasn't another one of those weird people that your leader picked up and discarded.
I think we should not admit to that in front of those two.
Insight check.
Just pointing it out. Maybe, just maybe.
Insight check, do they know her?
Maybe Khalid's time on
Yeah,
the
but-
team didn't overlap with Faldorn's time. Maybe he was left behind somewhere. You vaguely remember a harsh, barbaric woman who didn't... And there was a problem with her and
my
Jahira. Oh, no! No, there's... Yeah, the other druid woman that Jahira loathes.
Ah,
Oh, her!
all of them.
Yeah, you're not entirely sure who Faldorn is.
You have a very interesting marriage.
I have a very interesting idea of party mechanics.
Of what?
You know, how one celebrates things, or who,
Party
Party
vibes.
Of
mechanic.
course.
or who you choose to hang around with.
I see.
Very odd. Right.
Are you just going to leave me here, bound to
Well-
be eaten by the creatures of the forest?
Speaking of creatures of the
In
forest,
sunlight!
I mean, it's a bit shady here.
where would we find this Faldorn then? Are you in league with her as well?
We do not speak. I do not care for her. I know that she and her druids have found a place to the west of the forest. And they have a lair there. I think there's something going on. My spiders told me last night that they might have found a nice bauble that they were going to sacrifice to achieve something.
And she's in league with this Tsar person that we maybe know, maybe not.
I do not think she understands that she's working for him.
But
He
sh-
gave her a gift and she's about to use it, and it's going to sow chaos and confusion and destroy the city, and I think that he likes.
But that's his
Well-
goal, destroy Baldur's Gate?
He says it's his destiny.
Oh, no.
So he's-
Oh, knowing the guy.
So he's
Right.
just mad, or does he have some agenda? Do you know something about him?
I mean,
He says there's something in his blood that's about to awaken.
and he technically doesn't need to rule over living people.
Well, it sounds to me that this...
Is he a necromancer?
Yes.
Okay, didn't know that about him.
How can you be
But
so
you're
calm?
not a wizard, so I don't fault
Yeah.
you for not knowing that.
How can you be so calm about this? She just said he's going to use some kind of portal bauble thingy and
Had
just
to
going to destroy the city.
a terrible city that I hate. To be honest, I mean, yeah, let's prevent it, but it's still.
Oh, well, that's
I
fine
mean-
then, isn't it?
The city is going to
I am
fall
shocked.
Do you
someday.
like Baldur's Gate?
I'm
Do you like the
shocked.
people there?
I find some of them quite charming.
That's completely besides the point. That's
It's,
not the point.
the city is going to fall at some point anyway.
Yes, but if
we can prevent it from falling now.
Yes, and if it does fall now, then I'm out of a job.
No, okay.
Okay.
Yes,
I
that would
mean,
be terrible.
at least you say that we can.
Oh, poor thing.
Hey, shush you. Right. I say we take care of these, because we met those dryads before, didn't they? With
Yes.
the whole
Yeah,
riot
we
outside.
did.
Would it feel like if your home was destroyed and
I
all
just
your
put my
blood...
hand over her mouth.
She bites.
Okay.
1 hit point.
We can be at this all day.
I mean, well, yes, we should go to this.
I stuffed my harmonica into her mouth.
Oh my goodness!
Oh no.
Why do you have the harmonica?
Because I'm a bard!
That's your instrument.
Yeah!
And you want her to multi-class or
Of course, that's his instrument. I mean,
Yes, yes, it's me, Alan Crookwell. I'm the
Okay.
master thief. Let me just carry around my bassoon. My lyre, my harp.
Yes,
Shall we
you were
just-
trying to say.
do we need Biconia? Can you point us the right way to this
mean, she said it's-
Faldorn person?
she said it's west of the forest.
Okay.
I think we can find a way. Right.
Is there something, like, just generally, people who know this area, which technically includes me, is there something sort of landmarky west of the forest, or are we just going to go west of the forest and see
The forest basically goes up to the cliffs. Mm-hmm. So she says in the west of the forest.
Oh, in the
But-
west of the forest.
Yeah.
Okay. So we
We
just
could
kind
make her write a letter. I mean,
I was actually thinking. Right. Right, to be honest, you shouldn't have had anything to do with this anyway, young lady. I've no idea if you're young, but I'm calling you that.
For a drow, maybe.
I mean, she looks young. Right.
Yes,
But-
you can't tell her age.
You might be annoyed at this, but I think she shouldn't have had anything to do with this whole business anyway. So if you can write us a letter to this Tsar fellow,
Faldorn person.
no, not Faldor.
Oh,
We know where
okay.
Faldor is.
She.
Faldorn,
She is in the west of the forest. We can find that quite easily. But
Okay.
where this Tsar is a bit more difficult.
I don't
so-
know if you can find Tsar that way. He has magical wards.
How do you send a letter to him then? Because
How do you speak with a harmonica in your mouth?
I'm.
She spit it out.
Okay.
I'm fairly
Just
certain
let it out for the
that
moment.
Montaron sent a letter this way to Tsar as well.
Oh, you
so
know that.
it must work.
You're sure he sent one to
Poker
Tsar?
face.
No. Well,
Tsar speaks to us if he wants to.
I see. Well, where is that
did
cave
you
then?
get the letter before we appeared?
No.
Maybe it was a letter to Faldorn.
She
then.
did get a letter when.
Or it's Faldorn just.
Before.
As you appeared.
She did get one as we. Well, yeah.
We brought the letter.
He delivered it personally.
Okay.
On a string. On a shoestring budget.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Okay. Now then.
She can write us a letter anyway and see if it works.
And we keep it between heavy books. or
Exactly.
what? Okay.
And then we let it go when we need it to.
Okay. Sure.
I mean, that's fine, but you said I wasn't going to like this plan. You want to let her go.
Well, what else do you propose we do with her? Do you think they want to deal with this at Baldur's Gate? I don't think so. She go back to her own people and they can deal with her. If she's so concerned about them.
But she said she's an outcast.
Yeah, she
Well,
can't-
that's her own bloody fault, isn't it?
Well,
Can't go back.
what I mean is she can't go back. That means she's going to stay here and going to do that all over again.
Well, not with the Zentarum, she isn't.
And not with the divider.
I mean, it's not our problem where she goes.
Exactly.
Do you know somebody where we could send her? She's out of her way. Maybe in the south.
I mean, we cannot just let her go. I mean,
We
not?
did
just
let,
going to go and kill more
we
people.
did let Kagan go. So, I mean, they can team up or something.
Yeah, so not a good idea, especially if you all know each other.
Yes, that's I still find very disquieting. Right.
We could take her back to Baldur's Gate.
Right, do we have time?
What
We
time?
can't take her into
How long
Baldur's
did
Gate.
it take to get from the city to the forest?
It's around midday.
Yes.
So we don't.
We haven't got time. We got to deal with bigger things. One drow woman, big tree army attacking the city.
Yes.
She's right now wisely keeping quiet.
Yeah.
Her eyes flicking back and forth between you, slightly welling with tears against the light.
Well then,
I mean, if it makes you feel better, you can kill her.
well, I'm gonna draw my sword and go up to her and hold my sword up to her neck, and basically I'm gonna summon all the courage I have been instilled with by the teachings of the Paladins of Helm, and basically say, you know...
Are you moving the sword right
No, that's just my arm. I'm holding up the sword to her neck. I'm just going to say, you know, no matter if the forest is going to go and destroy the city, or we're going to destroy Faldon and whatever she's going to send against the city, I reckon you don't want to be in the middle of it. And I reckon you just want to go back to some kind of hidey hole and stay out of our business.
The spider's way is to wait and see.
Well, then wait and see somewhere else. I want to be intimidating.
Intimidate her.
I want to try. Basically make sure she just stays away, doesn't bother us. Oh, that's a 10. I guess I'm not very intimidating.
She smiles slowly.
Yeah. Clear?
I understand.
Very well.
I will make the deal with you, Slayer woman.
The deal would be to stay out of our way?
Yes, we shall not cross paths again.
I can handle that, yes. Good. Oh, she's my sword. Well,
I will just wait for you to die.
yes, that is fine.
Won't we all someday?
I'm still a half-elf, so...
Right, well, if you're quite done...
Glaring at each other.
I will untie her because it's my rope
Yes.
after all.
it's my
She
rope, I'll
slowly
untie.
staggers to her feet and then limps away. Stopping just for a moment, looking back over her shoulder. Her,
Glaring at her.
her long white hair matted with blood. But you should watch out. There could always be a poisonous spider somewhere.
Yeah, we watch our backs.
Then she disappears between the trees.
I pick up my harmonica.
Was any of us poisoned? Are we okay? I mean, are we all good? Is nobody slowly dying of poison here? I got the vibe.
We are all slowly dying of the same poison here.
Okay, I'll take that as a no. She nearly had me there for a moment.
You did very well, though, girl.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah?
I'm very proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
Now, come on, we got a load of angry trees to deal with.
Okay, very well. Should I maybe not set them on fire this time?
That would be an idea.
I mean, it depends. I mean, the fire thing did actually kind of work out for us a bit. So,
I mean,
we'll see.
okay, we'll see.
Let's go. Come on.
I hate to be that person, but there is not just evil angry spiders in the forest. And if we burn down all the forest,
I'm not proposing.
I know his wife.
I'm not gonna.
Rather personally.
We're not gonna burn down the whole forest.
Okay,
Rather
I'm just saying, fire is very handy
Oh,
against
of
things made of wood.
not that personally.
I know
Don't
his
worry.
wife. Meaningful look.
You know that she hates. You know that she hates everyone equally except for you. So
I'm,
Hates me a little bit less.
I'm just gone. They're bantering.
Yes.
I'm leading the
I'll
way.
follow.
Which way are you going?
West.
to the west of the forest.
But maybe we should.
Question. Can
question?
we take a short rest before we do
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I
You
need some
absolutely can.
healing.
All right. I
The
guess.
forest is burning in the distance.
Can we get away from the burning and just rest for a bit?
I know where Jahira is at the moment.
She said that she was taking care of some things with the forest with Dinah here.
Okay.
Maybe we'll
So
find
maybe
them.
we
we'll
should-
run into her again.
Yeah, we could bring her along. I mean, if we encounter evil druids,
Sure, yeah. If you know where she is.
yeah, that was my question. If I know where she is.
You don't know exactly where she is now.
Okay.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
In the
Okay.
forest.
We should also hope that she doesn't find out we did this. The burning forest in the background.
I mean, I still maintain that is not our fault.
Yeah, it's Gwyn's fault.
It's a strong forest. It'll
that is very
withstand
true.
a little brush fire, and it'll only destroy the evil spiders.
And the weaker trees and the strong trees will prevail.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. You've got
It's
it exactly.
very neutral of you. Again,
I'm not neutral.
but you're behaving.
Maybe I will be one day.
Yes. Maybe you feel your magic waning right now.
How is a neutral god, though?
Yeah, I know. I'm lawful good, but I'm also very idealistic. Maybe one day I'll be more neutral than who knows.
So
But-
Now you're coming around to my
west.
way of thinking.
But I would like to use one of my hit dice or
Yeah,
two also
and you get a short rest.
to get a short rest because I'm a bit.
I can
sort
use one
low
of my
on
hit dice to heal
health.
the 1 HP that I lost.
You're gonna do
Because
that?
it's relevant for me. So
Oh, okay, fair. That's gonna be my words of terror.
I'm gonna use another one because why not?
okay. Done.
Right. Okay, I'm nearly on full again, so that's better. I still have a little bit of lay on hands if anyone needs more hit points, but keep that for emergency. Oh, yes.
I mean,
Can you use some hit dice?
yeah.
Did you use all of your hit dice?
You can roll your hit dice and get back your hit points.
You get
Right
one
away.
hit
You
die
don't
per
need-
level.
You actually don't need to have to wait
One
until
per
you
level,
see.
and I'm level 3.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So I just rolled 2d10 and then you add your
After
constitution.
all the stuff that happened in Baldur's Gate, and I'm still level 3.
Don't question it. That's the
Just
idea.
ignore me then.
Plus your constitution.
Plus your constitution.
Yeah, I'm full.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Spent 2 hit
It's
die.
fine.
Hey, we're
Good.
We're all fine.
We're all jolly.
You're heading west.
Go west.
Are you trying to move stealthily or just walking along, trying to find a path?
I mean, there's not much point with
There
these
was not
two.
much point, yeah.
Yes. The two people with the higher passive wisdom check
10.
hear people moving through the forest coming from the west before you actually would see them, so you have a short amount of time to react to it. There's some rustling.
If that information is shared, I will jump behind a tree.
There are people coming
Okay,
out of the forest.
I jump behind a tree.
I join him.
Yeah.
Go and get your own tree.
I'll get to the tree next to you.
I'll just hide behind a different tree.
Then
We hide behind trees.
what comes along is a weirdly motley group of wolves and a stag and a human wearing a big snake around his neck, and he just talks to the snake and says, "I can't believe we are missing the ritual tonight because the forest is burning. But we need to take care of that or Faldon will have our hides." Literally, he holds up the snake nods. The wolf stops for a moment, sniffs, and then he moves on.
Okay.
Okay.
So we should probably head in the direction they were coming from.
They were just.
They were sent.
They're going to, let take care of the fire. I guess
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
They were sent to deal with the fire, and they're coming from the ritual.
No, they're missing the ritual,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
but they're probably coming from the ritual site, I would imagine.
Or they have to take a detour because of the fire, and won't make it to the ritual.
No.
But he
Yeah,
said they
yeah.
wanted to
Yeah,
deal
yeah,
with the
okay.
fire. I mean, they could also be like us and trying to go from one doom to the other doom and die somewhere else. But
I think we're going to let him go.
Yeah,
is
we're
the
gonna
plan.
go past and wait until they're gone, and then we'll
Yes.
continue.
They seem to be rather in a hurry to get to where the forest is still
So
burning.
when
and
they're
we are
out-
standing around talking. So
And when they're out of earshot, I'm just going to go. How's a stag going to help to put out a fire?
I don't know, maybe he can carry a bucket in his teeth or in his antlers.
yeah, 2 buckets, one left, one
Just
right.
the images in my head are going to occupy my thoughts for the next half hour or so.
So you have a problem with the stag helping with putting out the fire, but not with the snake or a wolf.
I mean, wolves are very resourceful, and the snake could have just been his friend. So
I see.
you know,
Sure.
but the stag was baffling.
It is their quest, and we shouldn't think about their problems.
Fair enough.
Once we're done here, maybe we can ask them.
Fair enough.
I mean, we could have asked them. Maybe we could have gotten a side quest.
Very well.
No, I think our main
And the
quest
snake and the
is
stag
important enough.
extinguish a fire.
The answer is shapeshifting.
My question is, what happens if this guy encounters a river that he has to cross,
Oh, you mean
and he only has one?
A boat and
He can't leave the wolf with the stag.
the wolf with the stag? You can't leave the snake with the wolf.
Okay, but that's his problem as well.
Yes. And I guess the answer to that is also shapeshifting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
We can just
continue.
fuse them and make a wolf stag.
you're trying to follow their trace through the
That's
woods.
awesome.
yeah, we're
Snake
going
of wolves.
going back.
Anyone want to roll survival to follow their?
Does anybody have anything in survival?
I have +2.
That's good.
No,
How about
plus
you
one.
guys? I'm not very good with wisdom.
I guess it's me, the city boy.
Clearly, my wisdom is not my best.
Yay, 5.
So should I roll as well? Sure.
Ah,
Oh yeah, the city boy.
the city boy gets a 21.
Yeah,
Clearly
you mistrust all this greenery, and so you immediately see if it has been disturbed.
Yeah.
You're very anxious about it.
Clearly, my knowledge of the city also extends to wooded paths.
There are parks.
They're parks, yeah. I know my way through the
You're
parks.
basically in a giant park. If you look at it like this, it's
Then I can deal
it's
with it
less
a bit
weird.
better, yeah.
Good. So you follow them westwards, and it takes a few hours actually, to or at least like 1 hour, roughly the time you needed to get to the point after burning down the spider's nest. And
I mean, you
then-
say that like we did it deliberately.
Yes. And then you see that there's a hill rising out from the tree line, and on the hill is the stump of a giant oak. And you can see that the buildings have been added to the stump and to the branches of this giant tree. And you can see some light flickering there and movement around the tree.
So
Stealth mode.
So it's just a stump left, but it has buildings around it.
Yes, it's it was probably once much higher, but it's missing its crown, and there are buildings around it.
What's this? Do you know this?
So
I've never been here.
from that point, we should approach stealthily.
Yeah.
I would
Yes.
imagine, to not immediately get slaughtered.
Stealth mode.
Stealth mode.
First, you don't really have to stealth because you're still quite a
Oh,
while away.
okay.
And getting closer, you see that there's also a palisade that's kind of protecting a place on the stump, on the hill, where you can see that there's something going up like stairs and balustrades made of wood.
Okay.
So that's Druid camp, essentially.
Yes, it looks familiar. Jahira's camps, where she sometimes goes and visits druids, are a little bit more tidy, a bit greener, and there's less bones lying around.
Probably also because if that actually looked the same, Jahira would absolutely freak out.
Probably.
All right.
Well, this is probably the place.
Yeah.
I don't see any army of trees, but then we're surrounded by them.
The wind moves through the branches. There's a
Oh,
creaking,
gods.
rustling.
I wonder what that ritual does.
Well, that's what we never have to find out.
Yes,
I guess
what
we,
he said.
I guess we have to get in there.
Yes. Well,
Oh.
I will say now that we are not exactly very suited to sneaking into a fort. So, what do you reckon we should
Yeah,
do?
no barrels around here, right?
There are no barrels around.
Also, no doors that we can get stuck in.
There are no doors in the palisade.
There's an opening.
Mm-hmm.
There's an opening in the palisade. You see, you think there's a hut up on one of the platforms built around the tree stump.
Yeah, are there people coming and going out? Or are there people bringing supplies? Or
You can see someone moving inside the palisade from outside. And while he's moving, he's starting to hunch over and he's sprouting bushy fur that's coming out of his clothes and starting to hunch over while still growing and kind of moving into a loping walk.
Goodness.
Druids, you said. Don't they turn into animals? Does your wife turn into animals?
sometimes, yeah.
I do not want to know.
What, bears?
Mostly bears.
Brown bears.
Oh, I see. Very nice, very cuddly.
It's the first time I've heard someone talk about Jahira and say cuddly.
Right, how are we going to get in? I could
Well.
disguise myself as the fellow that just went past. and cause a distraction or something, or you two could just march up and start hitting things, and Xana and I can try and sneak in.
Why don't we try the talking thing again? We can also march in and do our thing, I guess.
I mean, I could go up and talk to them, but I imagine even my powers of persuasion will not let them think it's a bad idea. I mean, I can try.
Should we set this up so you can have
Please.
a look at the tactical situation?
Yeah.
Then we're going to cut to the thing already set up, and let's hope that I'm not breaking anything while carrying it over. This is the complete setup.
My goodness. Where did that come from?
Wow.
Just appears from thin air.
It's amazing.
There was nothing there before. How did that happen?
Yes. So you are already near the palisade.
It's glowing from the inside.
Yes. There's
This is glowing from
there's
the
a fire in the small courtyard that's formed by the palisade. There's a runestone that's softly glowing, and there's a golden warm light coming from inside the stump of the tree.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Well,
I say we have a few options, right?
do we?
Yes. We can go up and ask them nicely to stop and see if they do.
Yes.
You noticed the werewolf in the courtyard.
Yes, but that's
Okay.
by the by. You could still talk to werewolves.
Werewolf?
Surely.
I thought druids just turned into animals. Why is it a werewolf?
I don't know.
Maybe it's a werewolf as a droid. Doesn't matter.
You can roll Arcana if you really want to know.
Yes, I'm a wizard. I really want to know. That's a 15.
So druids can turn into animals, but they fully turn into the animal. Something that can go into a shape between animal and human is definitely a weird creature.
Oh, I see.
That's probably what he explains, but with more eye rolling and sighing and
I see. That's why he just
it's a
kind of...
cursed existence,
That's why
but what
it's-
isn't?
It's probably something I would say, yes.
Right,
Okay.
well.
Fair enough.
Okay, so that sounds... I don't know, do you just go and kill werewolves? I mean, they're humanoid some of the time, right? I mean, we can still ask them to stop.
Try talking to the
Yeah, we
dryads
can-
before.
We can claim we came back from extinguishing the fire.
Question?
Mm-hmm.
Can you heal, just DM question, can
Yeah.
you heal someone, from the temple side of things speaking, from lycanthropy or something like that?
Lycanthropy? No, it's not working like lycanthropy. It's their shape changes, basically.
So it's their nature, basically.
Mm.
And would the gods, like a good god or something, would you just assume that someone who
Basically, can't you kill them without...
Would they be considered evil, or is that something that needs to be healed or saved or something? I'm just not sure about the law.
I
of this.
think Helm would consider them evil
Okay.
Also, we cannot just...
because it says so on the card.
Evil.
I mean, it's the thing with D&D, isn't it? You kind of need to know these things.
You think Helm has a copy of those cards?
I think Helm wrote those cards.
Oh.
Probably.
Okay.
Helm wrote the whole
Also, we
alignment.
can't go
Either
in...
Helm or Zenithar.
Well, let's not get into that.
That would be a twist.
Maybe they're
Alright,
one and the
then-
same.
It says Zenithar on some of these cards, but yeah.
Well,
This is the order of the universe according to D&D.
Well, then that's something I needed to know, so I will say, well, if they're were creatures, then they're abominations and must be killed before they
Also,
can harm others.
We cannot waltz in and claim we extinguished the fire because we have people with us who scream Church of Helm without even saying a word.
I feel attacked somehow.
Don't you have your shield silked again?
Right now,
So
yes.
the symbol
Oh, yeah.
doesn't show?
I mean, I still have the symbol also on my sort of...
Of your,
Also
your tablet.
everywhere.
my
According to
tabard
your
and-
miniature, you have the symbol on your shield and nowhere else.
Yes, the miniature is an
Well.
approximation. It's also not the symbol of Helm on her shield.
I also
because-
don't constantly carry a yellow cloud around with me.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
I thought you were farting all the time.
Now the illusion is shattered.
For the record, I asked Max which halfling miniature he preferred.
Yeah, that's the better one. It's
Yes.
cool.
And the other one went to Monteron because these are the WizKid sets.
Yeah, the one
That looked
for
totally alike.
the one for Monteron was garbage. That's why I chose that.
Wow. Wow. Shots fired.
Well, if you're going to keep saying, they look the same. Right. Okay, well,
Okay,
fine.
then.
I can see you're thirsting for blood and want to charge in.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but I'm also not
You're
going to...
thirsting for blood, girl. I can see it in your eyes. You can mount. You can mount a frontal assault. I could perhaps try and disguise myself as one of these creatures, or this druid fellow that left, and try and sneak in somehow to get an advantage or find out what's going on. Or we can just run in, and I can sneak around anyway, because I'm pretty sneaky. I could probably get around that palisade.
I mean, just because I'm a paladin of Helm doesn't mean that I always have to have a frontal assault of everything. I'm not sure where you get that from. You could perfectly find... Well,
Can we wait?
you
Let me
could
see.
sneak in and find out more, definitely. I cannot, but you and I'm sure Zan can.
Zan can.
Yes, Zan can.
Get a man who can. Get
What?
Zan.
What? What is it? I can.
Sneak.
Sneak.
Well,
Or
kind
get
of.
in somehow.
Am I, as Zan, technically familiar with Feldon as a person?
Yeah, not very well.
Okay,
He-
not enough to get a message across.
Oh,
I mean,
maybe good enough.
It's blocked by 3 feet of wood. It's now very much depending on where Feldon actually is. But yeah,
Oh yeah, you would know. You would have to know where she is
Yeah.
to message her.
I would have to know that she is beyond the barrier. Yes. Okay. True.
yeah, I
Very
think it's a
true.
bit tricky.
Yes.
But I guess you could just sit and observe for a while, just try and see. Like she pokes her head, then you could do it. Because it's got 120 feet range.
It does.
I'm this close to just strolling over and asking that werewolf guy what's going on here. Just casually.
That's what you're doing
I'm this close to.
at this close to it.
All right.
Unless someone does something else. I'm only an NPC here, I know.
Well, look, I tell you what. I will sneak around the side of the palisade.
Yeah.
And if it does come to blows, then I can jump in any way I see fit. So I'll see you. And
Well,
I just
yeah,
sneak.
we'll hide sort of in the tree line just beyond the palisade and just see what happens. And if you message us,
Yeah.
if something goes wrong.
I'll sneak around here, basically.
And just to be safe, so I have it already. So I have it already done, basically,
You want to cast Mage Armor?
Your mage armor.
which I already did
should still be
after
active,
we short rested. I want to cast my mage hand. So a spectral hand appears, and now is just there for a bit.
Nice.
And I will refresh it once it. Oh, it does. It doesn't expire. Okay. Oh yes, it expires after 1 minute. So I will keep refreshing my mage hand.
Poof, poof. Yeah, you give me a sneak roll.
Yes.
As stealth roll, you know what I mean.
Oh, dear. Well, it's still a 9. But, yeah. If it's not a 1, I could have re-rolled it if it was a 1. Never mind.
In the city is no problem. You're really good at that. But here, there's always these branches and other things rustling underfoot, and so it gives a loud
Badges.
Badges.
Something
What's with all
breaks
these badgers?
with a surprising loud noise. The creature in the courtyard goes,
Oh, that's not good.
"Who's there?" And the one up there goes, "What?
Oh no.
You smell something? I heard something." Give me another stealth roll. Do you try to hide now that they are actually looking for you, sniffing around?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure if I go, yes, it's me, they're going to be particularly nice to me. That's better. That's a 25.
Yes. You find a nice, proper-sized bush and just duck into it.
I can use my mage hand.
you don't think there's anything here, just...
Okay.
Must
I
have
will
been
not
the
use
wind.
it. I will not use it then.
Is the Wickerman ready? It is.
Can we hear that from the outside?
Very gruff, loud voices they carry.
I'd say I could hear it.
Base.
A lot of bass.
lot
Not,
of bass.
not like mine. Imagine a lot more bass.
Yes. That does not sound good.
Do you know someone called Wicca?
No? What's a Wicker Man?
That's a ritual normal, neutral druids use.
No.
Okay. It's an evil druid thing, yeah?
Yes, and you heard about it. Burning offerings mostly alive
Yeah.
inside, roughly humanoid-shaped thing made of wood and other flammable materials.
Do you share that with the group?
Yeah. if
So we should.
I'm allowed to.
Yes, of course.
Well, if that's ready and they're about to start burning something,
We should do
We
something.
should do
probably
something
go in there
now.
and stop them. What are you doing?
I'm hiding in the bush.
Yeah. Can we send him a message or something?
No, he can
I can
Okay.
send him a message.
Oh, good.
To distract them, and then we.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay. I will say to you, we are going.
I'm
Can
just
you
going to
distract?
rule that that's not really 3 feet of wood.
It can go around
Oh.
corners.
It can go around corners. If I
Yeah,
know
that
he's
is-
there, it can go around. It doesn't have to travel a straight line.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
So he has to be in a wooden box.
Yes.
I'm
So-
imagining a halfling in a wooden box. Get me out!
So even in a barrel, like.
What's in the box?
It's a halfling.
Yes, can we go back?
We need.
Can
We need
get
to
back?
go.
Yeah.
Now.
what you're
Can you
messaging.
distract them?
I reply, absolutely. I will sneak over here. I assume I can see that fellow up there.
Yeah.
Um,
Are you going to mock him?
No. You still have your harmonica.
I do,
Distract him!
I do still have my... I could actually.
It would be distracting.
Oh my god, please do that.
I might do. By the time it's charmed...
No. You can only hum 3 notes.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Sad.
Why?
Gamer.
Oh.
Oh, I see.
Okay. I,
Thinking of
Do not
songs
try
with
to
3
sleep in,
notes.
please.
no.
Okay.
So, after studying his cards, Max decides on...
Message. I'm going to
Oh.
message him.
You message that guy.
Yeah.
You're going to message the werewolf.
Yeah.
Fine.
I'm-
Are you going to tell him the horse's magic too?
I'm just gonna whisper, "Hey, over here."
Did you just say something with a really tiny voice? Werewolf downstairs goes, no.
No, I'm just a voice in your head.
Brother, I'm hearing voices.
You must be going mad.
Is there something to do with the ritual?
Yes, absolutely. It's probably a bad idea if you start to hear voices in your head. Is that an itch on your back?
I don't know what's happening. It's like when the lady, she talks in my head sometimes, but it sounds like a man.
That's interesting.
I don't know the voice.
You're hearing a weird little voice in your head. Maybe you're getting weak.
It has a weird accent too.
Maybe you're not as strong as you thought you'd be.
He looks around, makes a perception check, and it's a natural 20.
Can I, while all of this is going
Yes.
on, use my mage hand to rustle in the bushes a bit over here?
Of course.
Thank you.
Your floaty magic hand goes over there and rustles. The one down there is, there's something here. And he stalks towards the bush. Can you?
Yes.
Nice.
What over here?
Okay.
And then the one up there cries, I can smell you, halfling.
Run away!
We hear that probably, don't we?
Yes.
So that was our distraction.
That's our
We
cue.
should go now.
Yeah.
Get in there.
That's charging.
That's judging.
We're charging.
You're charging.
Initiative?
Mm-hmm.
Initiative.
Initiative. They are, well, the one down there is surprised because it's very concentrated on the bush.
Very good.
Yes.
Oh.
Mage hand for the win.
Oh no.
14.
You're using all these cantrips
I know, that's
very, very, very nicely.
so much fun.
Okay, so
It's like, oh, these cantrips like
18.
message and mage hand, they're not powerful. And you're like, sure.
You just need to know how to
okay,
use them.
you had
18.
18.
Just a bit of creativity.
18 for Gwyn.
Finally. Bit of speed.
4.
Oh, Alan,
Oh no.
not good.
I rolled a
8.
1, I don't think I can reroll
No,
that.
not good either. And
14.
14 for Khalid. So you're going to take the werewolf down there by surprise. So you've got 1 round to beat up the poor creature, as I suspect you're going to do. And
Can you
yeah,
move
but the
us
one up there, he's not surprised because he smelled halfling.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, you go first.
Yes. Can you
Julia
move me?
Gwyn has the first action.
Move me. I can do 30 feet. That should be enough to reach
Yeah.
this guy. So slide in.
Swoosh!
Power slide.
And the
very
billowing
cool.
of your cape lifts you up again.
Yes.
Yes.
Magical cape. So yeah, I'm just gonna basically just run in triumphantly with my shield in front of me and just at the last moment raise my sword and slash at this werewolf.
Make an attack.
That's 16 to hit.
That's a hit.
Excellent. 10. That's very nice. 10 slashing damage. Powerful stroke.
He gives a surprised yelp.
Stop this foul ritual! You will not destroy the city.
His ears perk up. Surprised.
Yes, that's
The
my
next
turn.
one up would be Khalid.
Yeah. I do everything she does, but slower.
Without the sliding
what
part.
she said. Without sliding. And 17.
That's a hit.
7.
He's still pretty surprised, so he skips its action. But this one up there. Oh, you little. I'm gonna kill them first and then I'm gonna gut you.
You do that.
And he gets down there if he dashes, but that's all he does. Loping down there with a heavy gait. Baring his big woven teeth.
Oh, no.
Now, Zan. They are just running and killing everything again,
Again.
which is sometimes the solution.
I mean, he was growling about gutting people, so I guess. Are they technically humanoid?
Yes.
That's good to know.
Are you going to try whole person again?
We will see about that.
4th time's the charm.
Don't remind me, please. First of all, I will run in. I only have 30 feet of movement. No, that's not true. I can use my bonus action to blade sing. And then I have actually 40 feet of movement.
Yeah.
Which, well, there's no space for me, is there? I'm not going to fight a werewolf one-on-one.
Not.
I guess I'm going to fight a werewolf one-on-one. I will so regret this. To my doom! And I would fight a werewolf one-on-one, because why not?
Good. Give me an attack roll.
Yes. That is a 26 to hit.
That is a hit.
So much
Barely, I assume.
It's basically double.
Okay,
They don't
that's-
have that high in AC.
13 damage.
13.
Yes.
And
Wow.
that's you have charged the other werewolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because moonblades are amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can see that.
Clearly.
It's like my character can't do a whole lot, but I have a super powerful magical artifact. So
It's not the worst character concept.
no.
Unless someone takes away your magical artifact.
Well, the moonblade has a will
what
of its
kind of GM would do that?
own. But the moonblade has a will of its own, and it chose me
Yes.
for some reason.
It's not
I-
going to unchoose you while I'm GMing.
That's nice of you. Thank you.
Good. Alan.
I would like to use my movement to go up to the palisade and try and climb it.
Then give me an athletics check.
17.
Oh, yes, you actually make it up there.
Oh, nice.
Just as a heads
Over.
up, this will not topple as fast as a bookshelf. No. Just so you know.
Yeah.
What do I have? That was probably an action to get up there, right? Because I use my movement to get up to the thing. So I think as a bonus action...
Are you going to mock someone?
No. That's an action anyway.
No.
I will give... I will give Gwyn a bardic inspiration.
Thank you very much.
I will play my harmonica as a battle cry, climbing up the
It's
thing.
just a tiny puppet that takes out his harmonica.
Yeah.
I think I'm inspired not because of the god awful harmonica music, but because
God awful.
I mean because of the harmonica music. But I'm probably very inspired just to see that you're there and you're alive and you didn't die on the other side of the palisade or something. So I'm just feeling it.
There you go. 10 minutes that lasts.
Nice one.
Gwyn, now freshly inspired,
He's alive.
bardic inspired.
Yes, I'm going to attack the werewolf again, of course. I'm going to use the bardic inspiration.
Hooray!
Well, that's 12 to hit.
That's a hit, exactly.
Bardic inspiration. Save.
Wow.
I did something!
Couldn't have done it without you. And that's 7 slashing damage.
7 slashing damage for werewolf number 1.
Thank you.
No worries.
What are you? Why? Who are you? Khalid.
Oh, so now we're talking again.
The thing just that's a reaction to being hit.
but he goes on fighting.
I mean,
Yes. Well, he raises his claws, but it's your action before
I
him.
mean, when he
I told him that they should stop their terrible rituals.
raising his claws looks like a surrender
Looks like
gesture,
this.
right?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound
No,
very
it's not this.
This is
It's
not
this.
not
Yeah.
really surrendery.
I mean, it's up to
But
what
I
they
could
think.
answer his question.
Yeah.
We're here to stop you. You surrender.
I don't think so. Oh!
Okay.
Starts
but
howling. Yeah.
Still can use scimitar with werewolf.
Yes.
And that is not working.
You just clicked it, but you
No.
missed.
Pixel hunting.
Then he tries to take his revenge on Gwyn.
Shield up.
Natural 20.
Shield not enough.
Rips the shield aside with one of his claws and tries to rake it across your body. And
Grab.
it does.
Oh no.
2d4.
It was a terrible idea
Do
to
you
fight a
have
wolf.
D4?
Yes.
Kind of,
I have more than one now.
don't know where mine ended up. Oh, that's since it was a critical hit. That's 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage.
It was a terrible idea to fight a werewolf one-on-one.
Yeah, the other werewolf that you're fighting one-on-one.
Oh god.
No, I don't think that's a hit. 13.
No.
Good. Then, Zan.
Really?
Yes. Gwyn, Khalid,
Oh.
werewolves, Zan, Alan.
Okay.
That's our
True.
initiative.
I'm right at the end.
True. Does he snarl evil things at me? Not.
Where's the halfling?
I mean, you just played a harmonica on top of the palisade.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that's the source of the
You
halfling,
could
does
tell
he?
him what should he do. I mean,
I go,
the halfling has again.
look behind you, but not here, but in this direction.
Oh.
When he tries to look there, I duck.
No, wait. He actually looks.
Yes! I duck under him and slash him from below. For nothing, because.
No. You
10.
get advantage. I like that.
Ah, yes.
General idea.
That's better. That's 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
Yes! For 11 damage. My magical sword that is humming and.
Foul trickery!
That was mean.
That's good.
You're surprised?
Alan, more harmonica.
More harmonica.
Could that double as a throwing weapon?
I do have a knife I could throw. However, I have a different plan. I'm going to cast Healing Word on Gwyn.
Oh, that's good.
just one level, but
Hey, heal!
you regain
Proper slash.
6 hit points.
Oh, thank you.
That is my bonus action. I will use my action to go, hey, I'm over here, you big furry scumbag! Get a vicious mockery. Wisdom saving throw.
Could have fooled me.
No.
Okay. He takes 3 psychic damage, and his next attack has disadvantage. And that's the one fighting Zan.
Yeah. Because that's the one you started the
Yeah.
feud with.
A few.
Gwyn is up again.
Okay.
The werewolves are now
Xana's
very
usual
flustered.
self. Eric is
and
very,
very
very
angry.
pleased.
Very good. Is it how badly injured does the werewolf look? One of those dreaded player questions.
Medium.
As in medium done?
I'm thinking,
Slightly charred?
is it worth getting out my sacred flamey weapon again? My-
Yeah, you'd think so. He's still really big and
Yeah.
threatening.
You know what? I think I'll do that because it would be helpful. Also, it lasts.
He
for
does this threatening wolf thing where he gnashes his teeth and this chattering sound of big animal teeth right in front of your face.
Actually, I mean, they said we should be careful with the fire, but I'm not exactly in foliage, so you know, I think it's
Oh no, not again.
I think I'm gonna be I'm gonna be setting that werewolf on fire.
Mm-hmm.
So as a bonus action, I cast Searing Smite.
I'm the one who has to explain this to Hero.
That is very true.
Yeah.
Searing Smite.
Maybe I just leave.
Make like a tree and leave.
If there is anything left of you after, I would go to your funeral.
Oh, you know what? No, I got that wrong. I'm sorry. I thought that was the thing I had to do, but instead of I can do the thing without the fire. I can do Divine Smite, not Searing
Not Searing Smite.
Yeah, so I'll Divine Smite. That's better.
Less fire, more god.
You go to
Yes.
funerals?
So I'm gonna attack him first.
It's
and
a
then,
figure of speech.
and then
Khalid.
basically on
I
a
mean,
melee
what's the
attack
point?
hit,
Mm.
I can use it to cast to do Divine Smite.
I mean, it's basically a look into your future,
Try
if you view it that way.
That's
a hit.
18 to hit.
It's a hit.
Okay, then on a hit, I will cast Divine Smite. Use a spell slot for extra radiant
It
damage.
shows you very drastically the futility of
That's-
everything you do.
2d8.
I mean,
It's not an
Instead of
undead or a fiend, I'm guessing.
attending my funeral,
Mm.
you could drag my body
Does
to a
that
temple.
does it now your weapon count as magical?
Oh yeah, I could do that.
No, not specifically.
You won't, right?
It's just
Hey,
radiant
I'm
damage.
smiting here.
Let's just say I would.
How many
Thank
D8 do you need?
Smiting does take a long time.
3d8.
Okay.
It's very complicated smiting.
Yeah, we actually have to kind of get apart what is actually your weapon damage and what is your smiting damage.
That's does he take extra damage from radiant damage?
No, he just takes less damage from normal damage.
Oh, I see. Okay, so
Damage,
that's
damage.
Damage.
so that's
Not if you have a glowing humming
9
sword.
slashing damage
Mm-hmm.
and 6 radiant damage.
Thank you.
Ah, so he's resistant to normal damage.
Paladins, right?
Can I tell that somehow? Like, do I know that from my knowledge of
I
how?
mean, she's next to you, so
Yeah,
you're probably
you-
getting the
Magic
speech
works.
as well.
Yeah.
You can tell that you're not actually doing as much damage as you should.
As I should have. Okay,
Yes.
very well. I'll
But,
remember that.
or at least wounds are closing again really quickly after you hit him.
Oh, okay, very good.
It's not the same with Zan's weapon. That seems to work really well against werewolves.
Okay, good. That was my turn.
That was your turn. Then someone appears from the hut up there,
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun,
looking
dun.
down on what is happening below her.
Damn, I should. have
Oh
used
look,
Searing.
a whole person target. She's too far away.
What is going on?
We're stopping your evil ritual from destroying the city. Right?
I am very righteously taking back what was taken from nature, and you're not going to stop us.
That's why you work for Tsar?
No! He made me a gift. He gave me a gift.
Oh, sure, because he's so selfless.
Guessing
That's
that's
so him. It's only 6 seconds technically.
Still an initiative. Okay.
So she starts moving up to the other platform. That's all she does this round.
What has she got in her hand?
It's spirit bird.
Cool.
It's just part of the miniature.
Nice.
She's not. Well, Faldon herself is not carrying a spirit
Oh,
bird
right.
around all the
It
time.
looks really
But it's
cool.
a nice miniature.
Yeah. Okay.
19?
Oh dear.
Khalid, yes.
19?
That's a hit.
7?
Yeah. Your sword is not magical.
Slashy,
and-
slashy.
Yeah. Action search? Wah, wah.
Oh no.
1.
1.
It's not exactly a natural 20.
Yeah. Sorry. Maybe you shouldn't
You-
hurry. Slow is fast, fast is slow. Next.
You hit
The
lots
next
better,
is the werewolves.
I just wanted to make up for
Ah,
No, that's a miss. And that's also a miss. The werewolves. Yeah.
Wow.
And also, the one werewolf has disadvantage because he's been Oh, that's actually with disadvantage. He has a natural 1. He just stands there, his eyes, his ears back.
now he also still doesn't know where the halfling is.
I mean,
I could hear him. Where is he? Where is he?
kind of cute, right?
Yeah, I really don't
this
want
is
to
how
kill
I
the
do
guy.
my enemies. I just annoy them so much.
Annoy them to
Zan.
death.
I annoy them to death.
Oh, it's my turn. Like, there's a huge werewolf in front of me who's
Yes.
very menacingly looking. I'm not going to have a quiet one-on-one with Faldon. So I am trying to dart around him and slash him with my magic sword.
Oh, fine. Special way.
With a 10, I'm probably not going to
No.
slash away with my magic sword. And,
He keeps twisting, trying to find the halfling,
Yeah.
so you miss.
and so I miss. Moving is also not a good idea. I don't have bonus action, so that's my turn.
Alan,
Let's go.
are you going to mock people?
No, I don't think I am. I think I've used a couple of spells quite well. So I would like to scale down the other side of the palisade. Can I just do that, or can I make an acrobatics check or something?
You just do that.
Okay. I would like to go over to the fire and remove a branch from it,
No problem.
and then attack the werewolf from behind with it.
Fine.
10.
I imagine a bit like tiny
actually works.
Aragorn style, rapier in one hand, burning hand in the other.
Tiny Aragorn, I like that.
You can actually flank him with me.
Yeah, that too.
So you want to make a pincer movement.
Pincer.
Basically, yeah.
Good.
both sides.
Then you have advantage on attacking with your improvised weapon, so it's just...
D4, I think. But I will.
Yeah, and also you don't get your...
I don't get my bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So advantage, and I'll attack with the flaming brand. Okay. I guess without proficiency, strength or
Strength.
dexterity. Then 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
So 1d4
Nice one.
fire damage. 4.
Well,
He gives a yelp, then he looks over his shoulder at you and... There you are.
Hello.
Win!
nice. Well,
The smitings
the smiting will
worked pretty
continue.
well.
Well, you might be protected by supernatural forces, abomination, but so am I! I will channel divinity to make my weapon magical. So I'll use that up. For 1 minute, I can add my charisma modifier to attack rolls. And it's now, my weapon, again, is glowy. Glowy sword bros.
I give you like this crooked smile.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna attack him again with my magical sword. That's a 15 plus charisma, 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
Yes. Okay. But I don't do any extra damage or anything. Nope.
But it counts as magical now.
Yeah, 9 damage, 9 slashing damage.
Yes, this works much better, you think. You actually cut a deep furrow through his skin and palate. Then Faldorn, up there, steps towards the passage down, and calmly, but also loud enough that every one of you can hear her voice carries, says, "Stop this! You cannot stop the ritual."
Yes, we can.
Why do you even want to?
I'll be out of a job otherwise.
To protect the innocent people of Baldur's Gate.
I don't think there's anyone innocent there, and if they are, they will rejoice once they live in harmony with nature.
You think that is going to happen?
Nature always prevails.
Yeah,
That's what my wife is telling me all the time.
We
Got a point.
Khalid!
We clearly do not know the same mage. Very clearly. There's nothing natural about what he does. Nothing.
I do not care for Zar. He gave me a tool, I'm going to use it. Or rather, I will have it used.
By someone else. Something that a mad mage who talks to people no one can see gave you.
Quite a long
That's
discussion.
Yes, we went into a break,
Yeah.
so
I mean, Gwyn technically is still attacking, maybe, theoretically.
Yes, it's also important for me to know how long this conversation is going, because I hope it doesn't take too long. Can we? Because, you know,
well, Khalid would be
channel
next.
divinity doesn't
Yeah.
last that long.
I mean, are we still fighting with the werewolves while talking to that lady?
Yes,
They,
please.
we
So we're
imagine.
shouting over our shoulders
Yes.
while fencing and okay.
Otherwise, there would be no point to cast
I think
stuff.
Khalid is confused. Are we negotiating? Are we fighting?
Attack the damn
Are we-
werewolf!
No, I don't!
Khalid is still confused.
Yeah.
Too confused to attack.
Yes, the werewolf tries to bite you now, this time around. And that is 21.
Clearly he didn't get the memo when he was told to stop, but whatever.
8 hit points lost.
Ah! I'm distracted from talking to people and telling Khalid what to do.
And the other one is now trying to get at Alan, turning around, still burning patches of fur, smoking all over him.
Oh, that's a bad smell.
And yeah, that's an 11. That's probably not.
That is not a hit, no.
Yes. So Zan,
He's facing me now.
Yes. And the werewolves are still attacking, so they're not even listening to what Feldon's saying, so I'm still attacking as well.
well, she's been smiting them, and
She's
he's
smiting.
been stabbing them. And the one you are fighting is really angry at Alan for mocking him.
It looks like he's trying to grab my head, book.
That is true, that really does look like that. I wouldn't even know what to say, so I'm
Just stab it. We
just
can
going,
talk later once we've finished
Yeah.
stabbing the werewolf.
just going to slash it, yeah. With 18?
Yes, you're going to stab him.
It's still with advantage technically, though. Well, 18. Let's leave it at 18 and do 11 points of magical slashing damage.
By now, he's first matted with blood. He doesn't look that good anymore. Well, he wasn't pretty to start with, but
I think it was cute.
He thought he was hideous. Oh no, that was the other thing.
they have.
You know Zar doesn't give gifts, and also your guys are still fighting. That's my turn.
Alan, what do you want to do?
I will attack once with my rapier and once with the burning branch with bonus action. If that's okay. Probably not advantage because he's facing me currently. Is that how we're doing it? Or is he? Do I just have advantage because he's flanked?
He's pincered.
Yes.
You have advantage.
Okay, so first attack with the rapier. 18.
That's a hit.
So 1d8 plus 3 piercing. 10 piercing damage.
Yes.
And
Yeah, but you draw it out and you see that the wound actually starts closing again.
Yeah. Second attack with the burning brand. That's not as good. Only an 8.
No, that's not a hit.
Okay, never mind.
He bats away your hand with the torch, the improvised torch. You can keep holding it. Are you not going to burn me again? Faldorn, can I eat him?
He asks.
Gwyn,
Very polite.
what do you want to do?
Well, I'd
There's
say...
talking going on, but there's also fighting going on.
It's talking and fighting. We can do both.
Well, I would say...
It's amazing.
Well, first, I'll look at Khalid and just let's take care of these first, and then we can worry about her. Attack again with a...
Work with the cornea.
26 to hit.
That's it.
That's 6 slashing damage, again with a magical weapon this time. I haven't really got any other bonus action things. Cure wounds, but that's an action. Okay.
Faldorn is actually going first. And she holds up a hand and she's starting an incantation that you know very well from your wife. And there is
I like it?
plants sprouting from the ground trying to grab onto Gwyn. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no, this dexterity. Oh damn. That's cocked. That's 13.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh.
No. That is actually a miss. You think you make it out, and then one of the vines grabs your ankle and starts entwining you, and you're restrained.
Okay,
Khalid,
can I do anything to help her except from attacking the vine?
you can try and wrestle with the vine and rip it apart, and then she has advantage on her roll to get free.
Okay, can I attack the werewolf and try to help her in the same round?
Probably not.
I don't think so.
No.
I think it's an action.
It's an action to help someone.
I try to finish the werewolf.
Yes.
Uh,
That's probably what I would say too. Finish
that's
him.
19.
19, that's a hit.
Okay. And 8. 9. 9.
9.
That's it from me. Yeah.
Yes, the werewolf now has advantage attacking Gwyn.
Oh damn.
He misses. Still.
Yes! Helm protects his paladins.
But the one facing Alan rolls a 9. It has 19.
Oh, that'll do it.
I need the... What?
What do you need?
No, I have it.
Ah.
That's 9 points of damage, and he's
Nothing.
trying to bite you.
Fine.
Sure.
I've had worse.
He has more hit points than me for some reason.
I think I rolled better.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Good.
Either that or I got the leveling completely wrong.
No, you must have rolled really well.
I think I did actually.
Okay. Zan is up.
Yeah, it's my turn. So she casts a spell, restraining someone. She didn't even reply to me,
Get her!
so I will attack the werewolf for 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
Sorry. And that is 10 magical slashing damage.
The werewolf goes down with a howl, still burning in patches and pieces,
Haha!
and nearly crushing Alan.
Take that! That's right. That's what you get.
That's your action? Because you're up.
No, that was my. I was just.
That was your
talking.
reaction.
That's a reaction.
Mocking is a
I
reaction.
believe speaking is no action.
Mocking is a reaction.
But I will start making my way up this palisade. I'll just. Oh, that's very delicate. I'll just put myself there. And
Oh, nice.
yeah, it's not bad. And I will look at what's her name? Faldorn. Faldorn. What can I say that insulting about her that's insulting? I can't be very hygienic living out here. I can smell you from here. Wisdom saving throw.
18.
That's a pass, unfortunately. So I just insulted her.
You're going to smell much worse in a moment.
Oh dear.
Gwyn,
Yes, I would like to struggle free of the vines, please.
strength check. strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. 14.
Yeah, you actually break free of the vines.
So Hulk style, just gonna rip them apart. Okay. I guess that's my action.
Yeah, that's a saving throw.
Oh, okay. So I can still attack. Then I will do that.
What?
What?
Helping someone is an action.
yeah.
The saving throw is part of the spell.
Saving throw is part of the spell. That's
Yes.
true.
Yeah, but I think perhaps with that spell you need an action to break free.
Do I?
Okay, it makes more sense like that. Let's rule that that was the action.
It's not important.
Just for the record, I will look it up
Yes,
because
no.
it's not my turn, but the creature can use an action to break free.
So, yeah, you used your action
To break free. Okay.
get out of there. Then it's Faldon's turn, and she starts to hunch down and grow at the same time, and all her clothes just slow, kind of start bubbling, and then there's fur sprouting all over her body.
Oh, of course there is.
And suddenly, you know that from
Just
from your
like my
wife.
wife.
You know that, Bear?
Maybe. I mean. Okay, I attack. 17.
You don't think that's your wife? What was this about?
Attacking the werewolf.
Attacking the werewolf. I was thinking you were actually making a wisdom roll. Like, oh,
No,
Jaira.
I
Yes.
don't want to think about it.
Don't want to think about
he
it.
feels
17 is a hit.
Yeah.
So he feels invigorated and now hits the werewolf.
7.
7. Nice. The werewolf staggers away from you. I really
Can you
did.
just give up or run away?
I'm-
Die? One of those.
Fall on! He moves away from you, so he's just disengaging for his action.
You better run.
He disengages.
That's good.
Yes.
Where does he go?
There's not much
Oh,
room.
he tried.
Practically goes. Yeah.
You can dart into the tree line, maybe.
Yes.
I can go here.
Yeah. He's baring his teeth, bleeding, and there's blood dripping from his muzzles.
Nice.
And then he slowly starts turning into a wolf. So he's smaller and can get
Actual
away.
wolf.
Yes, an actual wolf.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Zan.
There's
Okay.
a bear up here.
Yeah.
Just want to let you know.
Does she actually like the bear is now not a humanoid anymore, correct?
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
druid that
trying to cast hold person on a druid is stupid anyway, but I mean,
yeah.
Wait, right now she's a bear, that's not humanoid.
Yeah.
yeah, and that's not humanoid. Alan, why are you up there? Why are you not down?
I didn't think she was going to turn into a bear.
All right, then. Probably you should come down first thing.
Oh, you think?
Yes, I actually do, and I want to scoot over to my companions and kind of nudge Gwyn in the side and
What
be
are
like,
you doing?
"Bear,
Attack the bear!
later."
What do you mean? Like,
Kill the bear!
I can try to charm the werewolf.
You're trying to charm the werewolf.
but we're fighting
The werewolf is already.
He's already.
already-
No, he's also a wolf now. Oh my goodness! I only can do stuff to humanoids. Okay, it's my turn. Whatever.
Well. It's not my fault
sorry.
for you specializing on humanoids.
Get something.
I think, no, that's it. Zan's just freaking
Yeah,
He's freaking out. That's his turn.
I said that's my turn. Sorry.
Oh yeah,
That's
you're
my
freaking out? That's your turn. Fine. Gwyn. No, Alan.
Alan.
You
I see the bear.
are sorry for for deciding to go up there.
I go back.
Nope.
I'm just gonna use my action. So movements go back. Use my action to basically hide behind the fire. Bonus action. No, I think I'll leave it for the moment. I'm just gonna hide behind the fire and see what happens.
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
Then it's Gwyn again.
What are you doing? We need to stop her. The ritual. She said it's already started.
Yes, and she's just turned into a bear.
So
Be my guest.
That guy's
Wolf,
trying
bear.
to get away. Well, I will step forward. Can you move me forwards towards the wolf?
Oh, you really mean it, do you?
Gonna kill the
Leave
wolf.
the wolves. Let's
Let's just leave the wolf and kill the bear, but
Is
whatever.
that enough?
I mean, I was going to kill the bear. I was going to run up there and attack the bear, but then
But-
you all retreated. So
We all retreated.
I'm unsure now.
Alan did.
I'm just a bit unsure. Because last
I'm
time
going
I got
to
it
help
wrong.
there.
Last time I
It's
got
not
it wrong.
the first
so-
time I wrestled a lady who turned into a bear. Okay, so I'm fine with that.
Well, I'm taking care of the wolf first. Because that seems like the safer option right now. I'm not gonna run up there and then they all flee and leave me behind again, so...
To be fair, I remind you, the wolf is trying to slink back through the trees.
So he is retreating.
He already turned into a wolf. He's not even a werewolf
Anymore. yes.
anymore. He's just a wolf.
Just
It's,
Uh,
well, it's
very
a very
badly-
big wolf.
But it's still a werewolf in... Like,
Okay.
and he's still cute and bleeding.
I'm
Do
gonna
you
attack
like?
the wolf.
Yeah.
You're going to attack
I'm
the
not
wolf.
letting that wolf go and terrorize other people. 17 to hit.
That's a hit.
It's so confusing. I think it's also very confusing for Gwyn. 7 slashing damage.
You slay the wolf.
Well, that was the safest choice. Okay.
Goes down.
He's dead now. You killed that wolf.
Don't get it. Well, then, yeah, I will turn to Khalid and
Poor
just say,
Yeah, poor little wolf.
poor little doggy.
Doggy's
you
dead.
know your way around this whole druid thing. Do you
Yeah.
think the ritual will stop if we stop Faldon?
I have no idea, but I'm charging up there.
Okay. Well, finally,
But
someone with some sense.
I think she's starting and charging down here, right? It's her
Well,
turn.
it's her turn.
All right.
Yeah.
And yes, she's charging down.
can't
Well,
but
she makes
try.
it to the...
You just meet in the middle of the bridge.
Excuse me, but
Yes.
can I also, if he says that, I'm going to use my movement to move up to the bridge.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
so you can move me at
That's
least
very
over-
considerate of
in
you.
front of Zan.
So you
In
will.
front of me, so here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's charging down and she's charging right into you. And
Oops, sorry.
She stumbles a
It's just
bit.
a bear sort of
No,
rolling
it
down.
was a somersault. She somersaults down the whole thing.
So she turns into sort of a rolling, fluffy ball.
Yeah, and then
no, she's running down the rickety construction that they built up. The stump of the tree is shaking and groaning under the massive body of the bear.
Oh dear.
19?
That would just hit me, yes.
Yeah. She basically just bolts into you and kicks you off your feet.
Oh no.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity.
You take 6 points of
Natural
blunt damage.
20.
And do you stay on your feet? You just
You hold your shield before you
Freestyle
style.
style. You're just shoved backwards 5 feet.
Okay, shove me backwards 5 feet.
into
Zan.
me.
Into that.
Yeah.
And how much damage was that?
6.
6 slashing damage. 6.
And then she stops and roars at you very loudly.
Okay, it is a very big bear.
You hear an elf coughing in your ear. Because you just shoved me 5 feet.
Not on purpose.
Khalid.
Okay.
You will
Khalid-
notice that a huge bear just slammed
Khalid
into
charges
and not
towards the
into
bear,
you.
and I'm sure Khalid was in situations like this before.
When you're,
I'm sure he knows weak spots of
you should
bears.
not have eaten that last cookie.
What?
Oh, because you were in situations like this before.
Yeah, you should not have
No,
eaten the last cookie.
he also actually fought real bears, so quite a lot, not just his wife.
But I mean, she can get hangry probably.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rule that for your first attack you're going to get advantage because of prior bear,
Prior
druid
bear experience.
knowledge.
Bear encounters. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Great,
Still
great.
not a hit.
13.
You know, a bear doesn't have such a great armor class. It's a huge thing and it doesn't wear armor,
Yeah,
so
okay.
it's a hit.
8.
8 points of damage.
I tried to hit his nose. I think that's something bears don't like.
Her.
It really looks like it
nose.
doesn't like that. You probably made it angry. Well, the werewolves are out.
Can you still hear?
Zan.
A bit.
Yes, I will circle around the bear. 1, 2, 3.
It's really a shame we don't fight up there. It would have been such a nice picture fighting on the
Yes.
platform.
But I am-
We are fighting down. Could we?
As a wizard, I am
just-
not going to run face to face with a bear. Sorry, but I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, but
I will live one
You're hurting
round.
his
Could we,
dramatic
as
sensibilities.
Yes.
a combat group, I mean, including the bear, discuss the fighting, the
upstairs.
location of a fight for, I don't know, safety reasons. We could continue the fight upstairs.
I mean, perhaps if the
It
bear
would be more
retreats-
dramatic.
Perhaps if the bear retreats up,
Yeah.
then maybe that will happen.
We can lure him upstairs.
Perhaps that's what
Yeah.
might happen
Yeah.
when Alan has his go.
Okay.
Her upstairs. Sorry.
Yeah, but for my turn, I am going to go there and I'm going to slash the bear
Yeah.
downstairs. I'm really sorry, but that's
You're
what's
hurting
going
his
to happen.
dramatic sensibilities. You know that.
Well, that's just how it is.
So you're telling me I should run past the bear, take an attack of opportunity, die, and then the bear is magically going to appear up there.
I don't know. Do you want to be part of the last session?
Okay, fine. I will attack the bear and run uphill. Whatever. Can I even make it?
Don't be.
I was joking.
Okay.
Just attack the damn bear, please.
No! It's 13.
You jinx
13. That's a hit.
Yes!
Armor class of a
yes.
brown bear is 11.
Oh, nice.
That is 7 points of magical
That's
slashing
still
damage.
7. You want to 1? Okay.
Yes.
That moonblade
It's a moonblade plus 3.
Moonblade.
It's a plus 3 weapon.
Now, Alan.
Right.
And
Bear gets it.
you can
No.
recruit this character with a.
He's
Plus
level
3.
8 usually
He's level 8
in the thing, in the book.
in the game. Baldur's Gate 1.
Yes.
Can you recruit him?
Yes.
And he's got that weapon.
And
Yeah.
in Baldur's Gate it's even better.
Yeah.
It's even better. Okay.
Yes.
I want to. So I've used
I
my
never took him
movement
with me.
to get up to the palisade.
No.
Yes.
And I want to
That's
basically.
quick.
I assume it's kind of raised a bit. I basically just want to haul myself up so I avoid the bear, basically. And I want to start running up the palisade.
Yes.
Oh, not the palisade, the ramp. So I basically.
You make it halfway up there, probably.
Yeah, with
Again.
25 feet movement. Yeah. Now the bear's out the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
good.
what I do.
There's still the light shining from inside the
Oh,
tree.
is anyone really badly injured?
Yes.
No.
Healing word.
Thank you.
What is your healing word?
Um,
Dude.
no.
Like a safe word?
No.
Yeah, probably.
No. Definitely not. That's 6 thing. As I say,
Is it what? 6.
6 hit points you regain.
Thank you.
Yeah. I know. It's probably some halfling.
Something you never,
Some mysterious
never
halfling
say
word.
by accident. Like, excuse me. Or,
Yeah.
Bless you.
Sorry.
Bless you. Yes. Cool.
Good. That was Alan Gwyn.
Well, now I feel rejuvenated and not dying anymore. Then someone move me to the back of the bear, please. So I have 30
Can-
feet, so see if I can do that.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, you can pass through the thing, right? 1,
I can
2,
pass,
3,
yeah,
4, 5, 6. You can go here.
Yeah, sure.
Merc.
Okay, so I will dodge. Seeing as Khalid is in front of me now to protect me from the
Circling with
bear,
the
I will
shield.
circle around with my shield, looking for a good spot to attack the bear. And then, seeing as it's a huge freaking bear, I'm going to use my last spell slot to cast Searing Smite, because why not? So as
That's
a
the
bonus
thing with the
action,
fire, right?
I cast Searing Smite.
Yes,
What about the fire?
that's the thing with the fire.
Ah,
Spell
yeah.
slot, that's the thing with the fire, yes.
Fire again.
And then I attack the bear.
Worked last time so well.
It's 11, 16 to hit. I
That's
mean,
a
yes,
hit,
I remember
yes.
the bear. So I get normal damage plus a d6 fire damage. Oh, lovely. That's 11, 16 damage altogether. And the bear is now on fire.
The bear is on fire.
Yes. And at
Your
the start
bear is
of
on fire.
the bear's turn, it has to make a constitution saving throw.
Which is now.
On a failed save, well, that looks like a save for me.
That's 22.
Okay, on a successful save, the spell ends. So,
Yeah.
No more fire.
Does
for
it
the
Sad
take
bear.
damage
face.
still?
only on a failed save it takes more damage, so.
No. So it's just on fire for a second, maybe.
Well, it was.
Maybe it was a damp bear.
The bear disengages. The bear disengages and starts with a hurt sound, starts barreling up And probably
Oh no!
and probably past Alan using both action and movement to get up here.
Oh, okay.
And
Damn.
there it stands and huffs.
Can the bear disengage and use an action to dash? Bloody.
No, it can't.
Oh, yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
no,
So it ends up halfway up.
So probably next to me.
Yes.
Well,
Halfway.
that's
Sorry, I
going to be
didn't mean to
interesting.
diss your bear.
We can
was
do
just
that.
impressed.
Yes.
Wow.
Master of balance.
Khalid.
Ah!
Let's follow that bear.
Yeah. Follow that bear. Should we glue them to the...
No, you never get it off.
I mean, maybe we can just pretend that is
Yes.
enough movement to get up here. So make sure
This is
Amazing.
amazing. This
Yes.
is amazing.
Didn't catch it on camera.
Never mind.
This is a game of anti-Jenga.
See, this is how you turn D&D into a dexterity game as
So,
well.
yeah,
Yes.
so if I can't manage to attach my miniature to the ramp, I don't manage to get up
Yes,
there.
you fail your dexterity saving throw.
Perfect. And now I hit the bear in his butt.
Yes. Her butt.
In her, and with a one I don't.
No.
so distracted.
Yeah, the rickety thing you're standing
Yeah.
on is swaying and
Okay.
groaning, and you think it might not hold on for much longer with a bear standing on it.
Oh, that's interesting.
So let's add more weight to it.
Yes, Zen.
Sure, let's add more weight to it. So at least she has
Right.
javelins.
The DM's face palming.
Yes.
I know.
I'm
I
sure
saw
that's
that.
not a good sign.
It's not.
Oh no, Alan!
No!
You push Alan to the side.
he
No.
pushed Khalid to the side.
Oh.
Alan is still hanging on.
This doesn't work. I mean,
You can try and get it on there.
oh yeah, correct, right. But now I have to reattach Khalid first.
Use your
No.
Reattach Khalid.
No.
Aha! And now I have to attach Zan.
Can't we all agree to use all of our actions?
No. This is how we're doing it now.
Don't make me laugh, dude.
This is not high expected this piece of landscape to work.
And I can now attack the bear.
Nobody jiggle the table.
Alright, yeah, hands away.
Hands away from the table.
Wow, within 26.
That's a hit.
And 10 damage.
10 damage. The bear melts back into Faldon's human form.
Sure. On the ramp.
Yes. It has to, because it's out of hit points.
Is she moving away so we don't have to attach her?
That was not her action. That's her shapeshifting. This is... Can we please just move everyone up to the platform?
Yes.
Yes.
Is she going to move up to the top?
Yeah, we just...
Then we don't
Let's
need to-
imagine
Let's just
No,
fighting...
we can just move her up to the top because we are all attached now.
Yeah, we're all attached.
Yes.
So she can go up to the top.
So she can just go
was to
here.
basically jiggle the ramp and everyone falls down.
Yes, the ramp suddenly snaps upwards as the weight of the bear is lifted.
And we should also put her somewhere like here so we have actually space and don't need
Yeah,
to put
no,
people
no,
on
put
ramps.
you around it.
Oh,
Yeah, but we're there already.
but we are there. We can wait a turn. Yeah. And we have a proper initiative order and stuff.
Okay.
Do this properly, damn it!
We've made
The
our
thing
choice.
is, what she did was not an action. That
Okay.
was his shape-shifting being forced to end.
Yes, and then you can use an action to disengage and then move on.
It's
But it's not her turn.
That's bad.
Oh,
Yes. That is why I said just move yourselves up there.
Okay, fine.
You know, I hurt myself building this. I spent hours on it.
now you're
And we are trying to use it. Sorry, we're trying to use it.
Trying to. Well,
It's fine. It's all good.
How did you want us to use it? With more respect.
This is, you know.
yeah, with maybe,
Less balancing.
well,
This is not, you know, players
I
against
bring laughter to the players. Oh,
players versus opponents, but also players versus the board.
right.
If you didn't want us to put our minis there, why did you put bones on them where we can actually lean them on?
I didn't put the bones there.
I
The
guess
designer did.
I'm just at the bottom, just going, guys,
Alan.
are you okay?
Ellen.
It's my turn.
Yes.
Right.
So what actually happened?
The bear ran
You
out
were
of hit
just-
points.
you-
Yeah, no,
moving-
what happened in the narration?
While you were fighting, she kept stepping up, huffing and trying and numbering up, and you kept hitting her and following her.
Oh.
And when you reached the lip of the platform, she got the last hit by Zan and turned back into a human woman, staggering backwards, and you kind of just, as a wave,
Advanced on it.
you spilled on top of the platform with her.
Now she's standing directly to the next to the
You
hole.
you
Next
just
to the
have to
hole, yes.
shove. You just have.
And what do I shout at her when I shove them into the hole?
What's happening?
This is
Baldur's Gate. Faerun.
This is a cliche.
But it's
can-
my go.
Make her be part of her own ritual, apparently. I mean,
Okay.
Maybe don't shove the magical woman into the glowing tree stump until you know what it does.
I assume when we know what it does, it's pretty much too late. So
Oh, you're just being pessimistic.
I mean, she's out of. She's defeated already, right?
Well, no.
No.
she
She's just lost her bear form.
Ah, okay.
We
She lost
just-
her bare hit points.
Yes.
Yeah, she lost all her bear hit points, but she's probably still very capable.
her bear points.
Her bear points. Right. Let me think about this.
It's now a bear druid instead of a bear druid.
Well, no, you still have clothes on. So.
That's true. It's true, but barely.
Right.
disadvantage on whatever you do next.
I was drinking something.
Okay, I need to, but because we've kind of moved things around, would it be possible for me to thunder wave her into the hole? I know
And
it's not
us
quite-
all off the platform.
Yes.
No,
Great idea.
I thought that was a bad thing.
no, because
Yeah,
it's
but-
a cube.
But putting the person, the
Yeah, but
magical
it's
person,
going outward from you have to kind of specify a center, and then it's
Yeah, it goes
going
out from
outward
you,
from the
so you-
center. So
Yeah,
if
but
you
I mean,
So we get
so
our
I could
shot
do
from
this
platform.
cube, so it wouldn't hit them.
But then
yeah,
she
but then
would
you're going
be,
to throw her into them.
so that
Yeah.
way or that
It's
way.
a thunder wave outward, not
I guess.
Also, maybe
thunder
Not-
sucking her in.
Just hit her.
not a black hole. It's a thunder wave, not a black hole.
Okay. Well, if I don't. If I can't do it, then I'll do something else.
Well, I'm not there.
That's true.
Hey,
Guys,
how are you doing?
What race is she? Is she an elf?
No, she's human.
Okay, sleep.
Go ahead.
I'm going to cast sleep on her. A 20-foot radius over here, just her. And I'm going to cast it at second level, because sod it. We've only been fighting elves, it seems, and dryads and fey things.
You need more d8.
I do. I need 78 altogether. 5.
So they have
I'll
to
roll
do
these
more.
5 and then another 2. Okay, that wasn't the best. Another 2 4s. Oh, goodness. So it's 2 4s, 10, 12, 14, 15, 20. Okay, well, it was worth a shot.
She blinks
And
for a
you lost,
moment.
actually.
That's what happens.
Well. Maybe she just feels slightly tired.
Gwyn, you're down there.
Finally! So, how many feet is it to get up to the ramp?
If you use both your
So I have to
movement
dash.
and your action, you can get up there.
Okay, then I'll
Please
use-
don't stop in the middle of the ramp.
I will not stop in the middle. I'm not that silly.
Oh,
Well, now all of a sudden you are.
Can I get on the other side of Alan, or is there a hole I can't see?
There's a hole. You can, but then
Jump into the hole.
and you will find out what the ritual's all
I
about.
will not.
Wait for us in the next area.
I will not jump into the hole. I'll just get behind Alan then, and
you can protect me when she attacks me.
yes, exactly. I have
You can hold your shield over Alan.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no! Like,
Yeah, no. The only bonus action I had was Searing Smite, and that's gone. So that's it.
Good. It's Thardon's turn
And
again.
probably don't push her into the hole.
Oh.
She looks around, counts, looks at how hurt you are, or rather not. And then she turns into a bird.
Oh.
Disengages.
Oh.
Boo. How far can she go, though?
No!
Fair
Bloody
enough.
druids!
Disengaging as a bird at flying speed, I think she's
enough.
easily 70 feet away at the end of her turn.
Okay. Cheap.
You can message her because that is 120 feet away.
No, when she disengages, not.
Okay.
Her shapeshifting is a bonus action because she's high enough.
Okay.
Let's find out what the ritual is all about.
Yes.
Maybe?
What I meant.
Yeah, I want to investigate this Wicker Man here.
Yeah, there's. The Wickerman was
So we're out
obviously prepared to have more things stuffed in there. So
Out of
there's
initiative.
others. Yeah.
Okay.
Not trying to do
And now that it's a bit more quiet, you can hear slight chanting from down the hall.
Chanting in the hole.
Oh, okay. So let's look down there then.
But they need.
Do you want to
They
investigate the
need
hut?
the Wicker Man to complete the ritual, right?
You don't know.
We don't know.
They said they had to burn the thing.
That's true.
They said they could.
Yeah. So maybe, if as long as they don't set the Wicker Man on fire, we're
We're good.
relatively safe. Maybe.
She said we cannot stop the ritual. Maybe she was
Yeah,
right.
and maybe that happens automatically at some point.
Okay.
So, who wants to do what? You investigate the Wickerman.
Yes.
What's the rest do?
I want to take a look in her.
You go up to the hut.
hat.
I will go with Khalid to the hut.
In the hut, there's a tiny cot and not much more of amenities, and there's a cage made of wicker, actually. And there's a small furry creature that is about to chew its way out of there, to gnaw its way out of there. Then it looks up at you, puts its tiny pink hands on one of the wicker bows, and goes, "Great,
What is it?
boo." I think that's where we end this session.
No.
We're going to have to put the finale into another session.
No.
Or maybe 1.5, probably.
Who knows?
Very well.
Yay!
So you can have another look at the setup.
Yay! Definitely yay! Definitely yay!
Thank you for playing. Thank you for not ruining this or setting it on fire.
Oh, not yet.
She tried.
There's still time.
Yes. So next time we'll see whether they burn down the tree stump and the huts and everything with Boo on top, which would be sad, I think. Goodbye.
Bye.